All right. Hello, parents. I am here with you today to give you your parent update for this week's schedule. So, sorry, Facebook's being a little weird right now, but I think we're live, so we'll go with that. But I just want to update you on the things going on and the things that your kids learned about yesterday and what our future plans are. If you have any questions, either live or recorded, you can put them in the comment section, and I will gladly answer them. I just want to let you guys know we had a few issues yesterday in KidZone. We had some internet that wasn't working for some reason, and I don't think it was anybody's fault. It just, for whatever reason, wasn't working very well. But Ed Allen came over, fixed the internet. Very much appreciate him for doing that. But then after that, we had some technological issues with the laptop and the Chromecast device, so we weren't actually able to have our video or anything. So if your kids didn't watch the video and they're telling you about that, that's probably why. So what we did instead is we played a game, kind of like a musical chairs type deal, where if I said something that was loving and from God, then they would get up and run around and find a new chair. But if I said something that wasn't loving, then they would stay seated. And they really seemed to like that game. Christine Solomon did a great job. She kind of had a little impromptu lesson with our memory verse. Our memory verse comes from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1 in the NIRV, and it says, if you don't have love, if I don't have love, I am only a loud gong or a noisy cymbal. And we talked about how if we don't have love, it really doesn't matter much of what we do because God is love, and from God comes love. So we read from 1 John chapter 4 verses 7 through 21. We talked about that a little bit. And we're still on our Spread the Word series. So our last week of this series will be this Sunday. And remember, we're focusing on spreading the good news about Jesus to people. We want other people to know about it. And so we're talking about how we can do that, just the idea of evangelism, pretty much. And getting kids comfortable with talking to other people. So, getting them comfortable with talking to you all, getting them comfortable to talk to their aunts and uncles, their cousins, their grandparents, anybody really, not just family, but getting them comfortable with that. And then our Bible point that we said was, people learn about Jesus when I love them God's way. So I talked about how we can spread the good news about Jesus by loving people. We don't always have to tell people, but just by simply loving them, we can tell them about Jesus because we're acting where we are being like him. And then at WeeKidz, we had pretty similar. So as you all know, we pretty much have the same content all month long to really reinforce it into your kids. It's a strategy. We don't do it because we're lazy or anything like that. We have different crafts and things. Brenda does a fantastic job over there, but still kind of the voice in the night. 1 Samuel chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, kind of that story, focusing on always being ready to talk with God, helping kids understand what prayer is. The memory verse is Psalm 55:17. The Bible point is I can pray all day, all night, just reinforcing that idea that kids can pray and God will always be there to listen. Now going on from that, just so you all know, online family content is staying the same. We're pretty much doing the same thing. We post it on the website. We're not going to have me in the videos anymore, but your kids can still watch them there if they're not able to be at church. I'm still waiting to hear on people for Sunday school, so if you are ready to go back to Sunday school or adult Bible fellowship and you want Sunday school to be open for your child, let me or let Brenda know. We'd be happy to make that happen. We just want to hear from you all when you're ready. And then the parent email sign up, please let me know. If you would like to sign up for the parent email, I will give you the link. I think I forgot to put it in this time, but if you let me know in the comments, I will post a link for that. And then the future events, this Saturday we have Chalk the Church. We're having a great time with that. I tested the chalk paint the other day. It works very well. I had fun painting it, so I'm sure your kids will too. We're going to have a lot of fun doing that. Family Sunday, our next one is going to be on October 11th. And then we have a bonfire for the kids ministry scheduled on October 23rd. Now, it is getting a little chilly already. I didn't know exactly what the weather would be like starting late October in the evening, but starting to get a little chilly already, so just be paying attention to the Facebook page, be listening for announcements on if we change anything up for that. I do want to have an event on that day, even if we have to maybe do it a little bit earlier or do something else, I still would like to have an event, so just be paying attention for that. And then finally, I'm super excited for our gingerbread house family building night. We're going to have a great time with that. We did it last year. It was tons of fun. Tons of people enjoyed it. We're going to get a lot of more graham crackers, a lot more of the gingerbread house stuff this time. So that way everybody can have enough. We can all have a great time. And we're just going to have a really, really good time together. So I don't see any questions, but if you do have a question, go ahead and comment with it later on, and I'll be happy to answer it. I thank you all for the amazing things that you do as parents. I love you, and I hope that you have a great week. And please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Thanks.